Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back to Ultra Hardcore. We're using the add-on. This is an Orc Warrior. I called him Freak. And we're going to get back into it this episode. Down here in the bottom right, you can see enemies slain so far, 87. We're level 6. And our lowest health has been 54. I love on the map, there's no questing, nothing like that. But let's pick up the quests in this area.
What do you need?
Let's see. Kill 10 Kultira sailors, 8 marines. We'll take that.
Dabu.
That's also Benedict, I believe.
Go forth to victory.
Quill, boars, scouts, dust runners, battle guards.
Go with honor.
Don't you even worry about it. I'm going to go with honor. We're going to run up this way. We'll pick up, break a few eggs.
What do you need?
And then let's go see the old retired guard up here. He'll give us a quest to get some linen scraps, and he'll make us a 4-slot bag. Pretty big, early levels in Classic. Hope everyone's doing well. Again, this is, I'm using an add-on called Ultra Hadka. Ultra Hardcore. Created, as far as I know, by a YouTuber named Bonnie's Dad.
Thrall, hull, for the Horde.
Not sure of the guy's actual name. I gave a shout out to him in the first episode, showed the website and everything. There are 3 different, I guess, modes or difficulty levels that you can play. And we love hardcore challenges here on this channel. We've been doing them for several years now. Whether they are like my viewers design them. We've done several of those. It's mainly been the Iron Man challenge, which I think is the ultimate hardcore challenge. If I can manage to get a character to level 60 in the Iron Man challenge, I might combine the two. Some ultra hardcore plus Iron Man. Hell yeah. All right, let's get statted here. Get this patty statted. Kill whatever we can. Let's get a food buff. Some little cactus apple surprise here. Cheers to you. Look at this beautiful Misty Mountain gaming mug. Have you ever seen a mug so awesome as that? We haven't, E! I don't know if you can still get those. I think I took the links down. Excuse me. Took the links down for all that shit. I don't know. There might still be a merchandise link on the channel. It felt a little bit too douchey. If I had like 100 million subs, you know, it may be a little different, but some of you legends have bought a few things. Mm-hmm. You resisted. Is that right? Got a new thunderclap. We'll use that. Oh, look at my health getting low. I can't breathe too good. Yeah, it's interesting not being able to even see my own health. You really have to go by the screen. Get yourself wrecked, Mr. Mixer, whatever that means. A little battle shout, a little of that, and a little of that. Little linen there. Looks like we have a troll loser over here. Let's group up with this guy. Yeah, keep the add-on. So we're going to let him know that I'm using this add-on. He's like, I got you. All right. Oh, I like the, look at this. I've never seen the character frames like this. That's kind of cool looking. So yeah, we're allowed to do everything, you know, we normally would be allowed to do. It's just personally harder for us, which I love. I'll just greed that. What? Holy, is that guy shaman? Yeah, pretty nice, man. Can't really tell. Let me move this here. Let's see. What are we doing here? This is what we're doing. He's a hunter? Oh, he's shaman. I wonder what this is. Oh, I guess maybe I can add. You can add people to the group or something. It definitely makes it interesting, not being able to see what you're used to being able to see. I like it a lot. It almost feels like this is how the game should be. This is how you should play the game. I think people get used to, you know, these hand-holding add-ons, which is, you know, if you think about it, it's pretty much like everything you're using, like Questy, all that. As people get used to it, and let's make sure we've got Battle Shout up here. All right, we're going to go kill, what you call him? Make sure we keep Battle Shout up for us. Oh, nice. That's helpful. I kill you. I kill you. We should get Hamstring. I'm hoping at level 8. There can be a rare mob. I've talked about it every time I'm in here. It can be up here or right down below us. Really, with the dodge there? Use some sticky glue on her there. Nice, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, bud. That's cool. First group. It's cool that he got like the little warning. It does it automatically. It basically tells them I'm using that I'm a freak and I'm using a freak add-on. So be careful. How come I can't charge? That's weird. All right, peace, brother. Take it easy. I'm going down this way. Like a man. Yeah, leave the party. All right. Oh, I still need 2 sailors. Oh, we can get them out here. That was cool. I mean, not really. We were just in a group. But I like that it has a built-in thing where another player can see what's going on, you know? All right, here's our last sailor. Yeah, it just doesn't even tell you when it's complete now, which is, again, I kind of like it. All right. Stop it. All right, we're going to go over here and kill some razor boar dog people things. Yeah, whatever the hell they're called. Dog people things will suffice. You know what I mean. If you're playing World of Warcraft, somebody says, let's go kill some dog people things. You know exactly what they're talking about. Exactly. Goonwalker. Sorry, brother. I just finished, man. Holy shit. Dude. Fucking one-shotted that thing. Did you see that? Was I on the screen the first episode? Probably not. I don't think I was. You guys are like, oh man, we're so glad you are, though. We didn't know you look like that. Okay. I need to move this, man. This is not cool. I do not like this here. So I'm going to take a second. You guys can actually watch me do this. How do I do this? Let me see. Can I remember what add-on this is? What I'm worried about, though... Well, I can just leave the add-on on. I think it's Leatrix... It's either Leatrix Maps or Leatrix Plus. Let me try Leatrix Plus. So what this should give me... no. Options, add-ons... Oh, LTP. Okay. LTP. This. Frames. Manage buffs. Okay, so. This is what I want. So I can put this up here where I'm kind of used to seeing it, right? Okay. Lock that down. There we go. And then we can move this over here. Well, where do we want this? We could put it up here, I guess. The buffs will be above it. Let's try that. So if you're wondering how I did that, again, it's an add-on called Leatrix Plus. It goes great with an add-on called Leatrix Maps. But I don't want to turn on anything that's going to screw with the ultra hardcore add-on, right? So again, the things I typically use are just for cosmetic purposes. This doesn't really... If this is going to be on the screen anyway, I just want to be able to have the freedom to move it. Because it's just a little bit too weird down here. Normally, this chat, obviously, would be over on this side, but that's where my big giant head is. So So we'll just leave it over here, and then I'll just turn chat off like that. So not really a really close call yet. 54%, you know, that's not really a super close call. I have no idea what level these are. I'm going to hit this level 8 so we can hopefully get hamstring, which I think is pretty big. It helps control the mobs a little bit. They can't run off and pull something else. So I know I started this a little bit low health, but we're a man. Which means we're stupid. Which means we're stupid. We don't go to the hospital and we take unnecessary chances. Yeah. I do have a health pot we can use if, you know, things get bad. I've not even thought about professions yet. Now, can I use auction house? I'm actually not sure. I don't know if it's like self-found. This warlock is screwing everything up. You take that one, I'll take this one. He got it. He's on it. I was hoping he would. A feeble sword. Oh, let's open this. All right, we know where that goes. I actually won the sword. 2 agility and 2 stamina. I want to go train that. But training a weapon, because Blizzard, as you know, they're all a bunch of trolls. It costs 10 silver to train. Yeah. Now, the second part of this quest over here, no, not this. Encroachment. So the Dust Runners and the Battle Guards, they're over here. These things are like, I'm pretty sure level 8, 9, 10. Maybe. I can't actually remember. They're higher level than us, though. So I've got to be real careful about that. Do I have the scrap for the bag? Yeah, let's go get ourselves a 4-slot bag here. Why not? We turn a few of these things in. We can also put this right up here. Is that perfectly straight? It's pretty close. I'm a little bit OCD, I've discovered. I mean, I don't know if you would... It qualifies as OCD. I hate saying stuff like that because there are people who, like, it dominates their lives, right? Like, it's a serious problem. This doesn't dominate my life, but if something's not exactly perfect, I'll bang my head against a wall. No, not that extreme, but it does bug me. I first noticed it about myself when I was a teenager. I was hanging out. I was living in Connecticut.
Strength and honor go with honor.
And I'd gotten this job and worked my way up to this company. Anyway, I brought my friend Jay and my brother. I moved them up with me to Connecticut. And we were all hanging out and stuff. Anyway, we were... we were over at So my friend Jay and my brother, they got a little place together. I had my own place with my girlfriend, who'd later be my wife. Anyway, we're over there. We were doing something. We were playing some game or something. And it was this thing on the table.
Zug zug.
And it wasn't in the center of the table, so I moved it like an inch. And my friend Jay, he noticed I did it, and he always we used to fuck with each other because that's what best friends did. So like every minute or two, he would just reach over casually without saying anything and just move it back an inch. And I couldn't handle it.
For the horde. Strength.
I had
Go
to,
forth to victory.
like I kept trying to slide it back in place
Dabu.
when he was distracted.
Strength. Dabu.
It was pretty rough, man. That's the first time I really noticed that, yeah, there's something wrong with me. And he thought it was funny as hell. They were laughing at it. My wife had never really noticed it about myself.
Loktar.
Loktar Agar. All right. Nothing available. What's coming up? Level 8, hamstring, heroic strike, rank 2. Yeah, we'll take both of those.
Forth to victory.
And if we can get some money, we can train and use that sword. Now, I do prefer axes on this character because we have the +5 with axes, so we have a better hit chance right away. We're above the curve.
Strength and honor.
Honor and strength. I don't need any of this garbage. Shiny red apple. Oh, I sold my food. I'm not buying that crap back. But I did sell the food. All right, we want to hang on to that. We can hang on to this.
Dabu.
Da that boo. Yeah, da that boo. What do we got over here? Armor and shield crafter. We have a weaponsmith. Let's check in. No, let me check in with this guy first.
What do you need?
What am I doing? I don't want to buy this. I'm so used to the Iron Man challenge where I'm checking with vendors
Loktar.
for weapons.
Be safe.
I don't need to do that. Yeah, so this is nice. So, people are so used to, you just open the map and you're like, okay, where's my quest objectives? Just run there. We have to kind of read. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to Ogrimmar. One, I want to see if I can use the auction house because I'm not actually sure that I can. We might be like a self-found player here. Gnomish tools and break a few eggs. The tigers. We can, I guess, do this. Oh, I can do this. This is down in Senjin Village. Pretty dangerous area over there. Dark Storms. I don't think I'm going to do that quest unless we get into a group. This is Sizzle or Dizzle, Fizzle, whatever. Shitty reward for this quest. This quest kills so many people. It's the warlock over, he's like in here, I think. Surrounded by ads. Kills so many people, and you get a pair of white leather boots. Dude, that should be an 8-slot bag, at least. Yeah, so I'm not even sure if we're self-found. Like I said, if we bring up UHC, Ultra Hardcore, so we're playing recommended right here. Look at this. If you play experimental, I wish they had, they should have named this Ultra Hardcore instead of experimental, but look at that. Your pets are permanent death. That is cool, man. All right. So I'm also using, I'm pretty sure, whoops, add-ons. I wish this would stick here. I'm also using Ultra Hardcore Leaderboard. I wonder how I see this. Do I have to type that whole thing in? It's all one word. No. I wonder how I access that. What about... No. Do you guys know how to bring that up? I wish I did, but I do not know how to bring that up. There's a guy looking for more for Fizzle there. We can get that quest on the way out with the goblin. We can come down here and do a lost son or something like that. Look at this. We got Naxxramas stuff out here. What level are these things, man? I think they're just basically the level range of the stuff in this area. Hopefully. I see a soul of iron right there. All right, I don't think I want to screw with that. I honestly don't know. I can't see what level they are. Hey, brother. Man's got his pet. Good choice with the orc. Yeah, I think I've got a good chance on this. Like I said, believe it or not, this might actually be easier than the Iron Man challenge because I can wear gear and have buffs and use health pots and shit like that, right? All right, we'll see. So first things first, if I can use the auction house, we can use that to make some sales. Okay, we can use it. All right, well, I don't have anything to sell. Well, I've got a spirit. Oh, I don't have auctionator turned on. All right, we can do it the old... I was going to say the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Boy, this really... You really get used to auctionator and stuff like that. Well, I can put this up for $198. Let's see if we sell that. This is a pretty good sword, man. Let me see if there's another one up here. This is kind of garbage when this happens. This guy undercuts so much. Although 70 silver, a little bit ridiculous for that. It's a level 5. What I do miss, I used to be able to see what I could vendor this for. Let's put it up there. Let's put this up here. I'm just going to go 14 silver. Buyout price. You can just straight up buy it for 15. There we are. Let's see if we sell that. All right, good to know. So I've got to turn this quest in. He's in Thrall's chambers. All right, we know where that freak is. But yeah, as far as the screen darkening and all of that, we might not see any, like, real real effect of the add-on until we maybe get into the Barrens. It depends on how I play. We could actually see some in the cave out here. This, right over here, whatever that cave's called. It could be an issue. Probably pick up first aid. We're a warrior, so hamstring works fairly well with first aid. You can hamstring, you can run off and just get a couple of ticks on the bandage on yourself. And if you're ahead of the curve, if you've got really good bandages, that's all you really need is like 2-3 ticks and you're back in the game if you don't have any health pots. I don't really want to go herbalism alchemy, and I've honestly never used target dummy. I know that's like the go-to for hardcore. That's engineering.
Thrall Hall, go forth to victory.
Go forth to victory. All right, that's that. How much money do I have? All right. Let's go into Valley of Spirits. We'll go ahead and pick it up. I think I'm going to want to have first aid. Or I could wait. This is where you train up your weapons, right back here. Valley of Honor. But like I said, it's 10 silver to learn a new weapon. Really want the axes, though. I really want the axes. You can see we're 40 for axes and two-handed axes. We're 5 over. Everything else is 35, so we have a little bit of advantage there. So we'll just wait for a green axe, I think is what we'll do. Instead of spending money on the sword, I'm going to prefer axes the whole time, so... Also have to level up the sword, which at this level doesn't take much, right? 40, 50 swings and we're fine.
Speak, friend.
This is cheap. No, it's not.
Strength.
The primary professions are like 10 copper. The secondary professions are a silver each. I always thought that was a little weird. What are we doing here? This. Nope. This. Let's throw some first aid down there. Is that all I had? No. I closed it. I started to start this character off at level 10, just so it, we wouldn't have to go through the starting zones and all that. It's, it's pretty tough to die. You've got to go out of your way to die before, level 10. But level 10, you get your first training point or your talent point and all that. But I just decided to roll it from the beginning. That way you guys can get an idea of what, what the add-on is. All right, we're going to hearth to Razor Hill. I'm going to save a little bit of run back time. Wait. No, we're not. I want to pick up. We can do the first part of the Harpies quest. I'd like to get Orchi's Blessing drop while I'm in here. You can get it at the crossroads as well. It's 300 extra hit points. It's 15% haste to melee attacks. And what is it, 15 mana per 5 seconds? I think it benefits mostly melee. So we could also go, we could take the Zeppelin over to Tearsfall Glades and we can do the Brill quests over there. But let's go check in with the Goblin here. Probably going to pick up fishing and cooking as well. So we can fish and cook for ourselves. We don't have to buy food from the vendor. It's a waste of money. Hey, how you doing?
Yo!
Yo.
Have a good one.
All right, 5 sacks of supplies. Look at this, it moved. What the fuck? Why did it reset? That's as low as we've been right there, 52%. Yeah, this doesn't stay. All right, that is bullshit. All right, so it's pointless for me to have that on then. That add-on. If it just gets overridden there. Yeah, that doesn't do any good. So just reset that. Not a good place for this, in my opinion. That's one of the things I would recommend to change. Like somebody has been just right here in front of me, I think. Some of these mobs are not here. But here's our 4 sacks right here. She resisted it. Loser. Can't do the second part of this yet. Those mobs are, I think, like 10, 11. Maybe level 12. Oh, I need one more. And here it is. Not sure we can do the crocodile quest quite yet either. Dodged, huh? Dodged again? Holy shit, man. No, we didn't get lower than we did before. That was a lot of dodging there. Worn leather vest. Not an upgrade. Gonna hit level 8 here. Yeah, I can't get over how weird this is down here. Like, that's just such a strange place to put something.
What's up? Keep it real.
I got you sex over
Keep
here.
going. Keep it real.
All right, that's a level. So let's hearth and train. There's a warrior trainer. Might have to buy a few pieces of food here. I don't know. I do have bandages. Yo.
Blood and thunder.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Both of these.
Go with honor.
Don't you worry about that. All right, heroic strike rank 2. Already on the bar. Hamstring. We'll use as... Well, we're going to use it as C. That's all I got, right? Yep. All right. Feeling more and more like a warrior. 42 minutes in. We'll call this an episode. We've made it to level 8. 52%. It's the lowest we've gotten. That'll get a lot worse. Make up 2 more bandages here. Stay on top of first aid if we can. All right. We live another day in the Ultra Hardcore Challenge. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit today. Appreciate it. These are going to come out every other day. I think they're going to be alternating with the Fright Night game we're playing, Alien Rogue Incursion. So anyway, thanks for hanging with me. You guys and gals take care. Freak and I will catch you in the next episode.
Until our paths cross again.
Peace.